Well, I'm excited it's finally happening. With the help of my husband today, I'm going to be turning this clutter hotspot into a hot drink station. My husband's a coffee drinker, trying to squeeze in over in our limited counter space when I'm trying to cook, just to use the French press. And with our Berkey water filter over here, it just seems like a good spot in order to free up some counter space. Hey there, I'm in my shed once again, also known as the place where things have gone to die. I mean, like projects and stuff, unfortunately, or things that I no longer use. But in my shed decluttering video, I got rid of a lot of stuff, and today I've got a project that I showed you in that video. Doing this project soon of making a coffee bar. I will show you when I do that as well. So I've got it here with me, but I'm going to first of all sand it because I did spray paint it, hoping that would be like a lazy way to get it done. No, I just created a lot more work for myself because the paint ran and it didn't look good. So I have to undo all of that effort and then painting it by hand. So yeah, haste definitely does make waste. I'm trying to get all of these projects done before I get shoulder surgery. This is like as far as I can lift up my shoulder, and I hear a lot of crunching as I do that. So right now I have all kinds of energy and I want to get these projects done, so I'm gonna get started. You gonna help? You look so relaxed. Did you find a cork to chew on? Is that yours? Hi, bud. I wish you could feel the breeze right now. It is so nice. You might be thinking, what is this mess up here? Well, I think it was a fruit subscription box that somebody threw on the side of the curb. I thought that I could use it as a shelf for our memory books to kind of try to hide our thermostat, and then it became a pigeonhole for mail and all kinds of clutter. So I'm just gonna take it down. It did not work out. It's really an eyesore now. So I'm gonna fill this up with relocates. My high school lock. Some itty bitty art. Some seeds we forgot to plant. Sewing needle I didn't want to lose. A 1944 penny. One of my favorite sayings. And I'm pretty sure that this is bituminous coal. Hey son, I found your mirror. He's spy mirror. And in this box I've got my son's art project. It was for our school art contest. He made himself a patriot and I thought he did really well. He did put it over a wire armature that I helped him make, just kind of like the skeletal structure, but he did all of the imagining, designing, coloring, and all that. Even gluing the tricorn hat and the satchel, like a bullet pouch, as well as this, what are these made out of? What's this gun made out of? And a couple of skewers he glued together. So I thought he did an excellent job. Unfortunately, school got canceled before the art show, but this is gonna look really cool up in his room or wherever we choose to display it. Actually, can we put it up there? I'd like that. Okay, thanks. All right, what else is here? I've got some tools that need to go downstairs. I don't know if we'll need this for our current project, so I'll just put it on the table. I've got some dog walking supplies, and I've been looking for that chip clip. Instead of putting these away, they went on the countertop. No more of that, please. I did do a video decluttering this. Like I said, it's a hot spot. If we have stuff on the table when it's mealtime, it generally gets cleared off and put over here. I don't want that to happen. If we put everything away right away, it won't happen. But even though I'm an aspiring minimalist, I'm not getting very good grades on this one. Kindergarten graduation memorabilia, trash and outdoor toy. Some art and a future art project. At this point, I would normally spray and wipe off the countertop, but because we might get some drywall dust from hanging the cabinet, I'll hold off on that. All right, I think we're good to go and decide where on the wall we want it.
Yes, I'm having so much trouble with this thing.
Well, I don't know what the deal was with this wall or this stud finder, but there was actually no studs. That's right, we got false positives for studs. Run that by me again.
I balance it on my head, you say it's level. And you poke a hole through the little holes, into the wall.
So when we drilled the holes and hung up the cabinet, it ended up falling down. It was a horrible disaster.
Yeah, that's probably not the best option.
Okay, it seems good there.
Alright.
Okay, well that one's in, right?
Nope, they're all out now. Yep, that's definitely all the way out.
So I was very thankful when my dad came into town the next day.
It means it missed the stud. Now top can go just a little bit tighter.
And it even took him and my husband another couple hours to get the thing up there in a secure way. So how frustrating was that? But in the end, I like to think it was worth it. So Dad, thanks again so much for helping us.
Yeah, hold it up.
I am the organizer. Oh boy. It was my brainchild. See you, husband. Put 4 here. Well, what I thought would be a simple install turned into a big ordeal. It made me feel a little bit better that my dad, who is pretty experienced with DIY stuff, he's done Habitat for Humanity home builds, I think, and he and my mom actually built themselves their own barn, just the two of them. When it took both my husband and my dad 2 hours to hang that, I feel a little better, like it wasn't just because we were inexperienced. But my husband and I both agreed that we are never going to flip a house. We're just not cut out for that. Like, I love DIY stuff and I would love to do design, but we just don't have the skills or the patience to do that. Well, it looks like my husband's already had his coffee this morning, and I like tea. I've decorated a little bit for my son's birthday, but also the 4th of July, so that's what's going on there. The only thing that we're missing up here is the honey that I like, so I'm gonna use this really quick and stick it up there. And I think I'm gonna need some spoons here too. But ideally, when this is cleaned out, it would go up here. My Breville water pot would go back there. I've had a couple water pots before. We got one for our wedding 10 years ago, and it lasted a few years. I've had a couple before, the kind that you can get at Walmart for $20, or Bed Bath & Beyond. They always seem to break at the lid part or kind of rust out, and I always have to try to scrub off some rust. So I've been really happy with this Breville water pot. Did a ton of reading on the reviews, and the lid pop-up feature has lasted really great the past, I think we've had it 3 years now. It was a little bit more expensive, but I knew I was getting quality based on all of the reviews, and so far it's held up really great, and I'm really pleased with it. So if you're looking for a hot water pot, I highly recommend the Breville. I'll put a link in the description box below for you if you're interested. And over here, this Berkey water filtration system has also been great. I got it because I'm struggling with some hormone issues, and I did a lot of reading about water quality, and you know, city water does not filter out hormonal birth control, so that was important to me to get. I got special filters for it, and it also filters out fluoride if you're having gut issues, your good gut biome, so that was important to me as well. And the water just kind of smells funny around here. So we've had that, I think, about 2 years, and it's been great. You can actually reuse some of the water filters by scrubbing them down, so that saves us money and helps us not be using plastic water bottles, which I'm trying to get away from plastic use as well. I'll also link that below. Now what I really want to do is go to Hobby Lobby and get a few really attractive handles right there. Technically we can go like this, but I've already chipped the paint a little bit trying to get underneath there. And besides the functionality that I want in some cabinet handles, I just want a pop of interest. So we'll see what I find at Hobby Lobby today. I've already had fun styling this area with my plants. This is a happy spot now, and keeping it clear with my husband on board. No mail, no Amazon packages. We're gonna buckle down and remind the kids not to put their stuff on the countertops when they're clearing the table off for meals and stuff. So hopefully this is one more step towards a more minimalist house. We're just having that habit of making sure that surfaces are clear. But I think, like I said, establishing a purpose for this spot will really help everyone to respect the space a little bit more. These lidded organizing baskets, I have my tea in them. And a while ago I had bought a set of 3 of these from Big Lots for not that expensive. I can't remember how much it is, but I'll link something similar in the description box below from Amazon for you. I'm no longer buying ahead on coffee. I'm gonna be more minimalist in that when he's done with this one coffee bag, I'm gonna go buy the specific thing that he likes, whether or not it's on sale. I'm not gonna stock up. So if I can find some knobs that I like, I'll update you with that in a minute. My hubby was really worried I would pick something really blingy like crystal knobs, but I assured him I wouldn't, and while I was in the store I texted him this picture, and what he voted for that we agreed on were these silver ones. I like them because they're kind of vintage looking and classy and go with all of our stainless steel elements. So if you enjoyed this little look into my home and my DIY projects, just hit that thumbs up button. Click the subscribe button below if you haven't already. I try to post a new video every Friday, and if you're interested in watching more intentional creative content, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that new videos will show up in your YouTube when you open it up. Well, I've got more content coming, and here's a DIY playlist that you might enjoy, and YouTube thinks you'd enjoy this video. Have a great one. Bye.